Some people wanted to know what I keep in this Packout toolbox. This is definitely a work in progress. They 3D printed all of these organizational attachments. I have foam inserts and I modified this tray. I made this mount here that swivels to hold this cheap under cabinet magnetic light. It has a motion sensor on it, so it turns on when I open the lid. In the lid I keep a pair of Knipex Cobra pliers and a pair of their short needle nose pliers that have cutters in them and a random magnet. The Cobra slide in, the needle nose also slide into place, but I have this backing plate here with a magnet embedded in it that holds them in. These Knipex electrical shears sit in the factory holster, hot glued inside of there, but it fits nice. I also keep this Klein precision screwdriver that has a bunch of different adjustable ends on another 3D printed custom clip. And then I keep a Staedtler Lumocolor permanent pen with a fine tip. These are actually permanent, unlike Sharpies, in this Lyle mini pry bar. The way that this tray comes, there's usually another divider here. I cut it out to put this foam insert in, and I keep a pair of these Knipex angled side cutters, this Knipex utility knife, a little pair of tweezers, and this little stainless steel pry tool on this side. The way this tray comes from Milwaukee, there's also a divider here that I removed. I have this 3D printed insert with foam on it that holds this Icon mini ratchet set, metric sockets from 8 to 14 millimeter, this little Wera sliding 1/4-inch driver. I have a little O-ring on there that helps take the play out from the sockets, and then a 1/4-inch square to 1/4-inch hex adapter. Underneath this tray is a couple 1/4-inch hex bits and a couple bit holders, including this one that swivels. This is where things get messy. This little 3-meter tape measure in both imperial and metric, this Purdy 5-in-1 folding paint tool, scraper, bottle opener, got a stainless steel wire brush, this cordless vessel screwdriver. This little pick is called a swinger from Ullman. There's usually 2 hooks on both ends, but I made one a point and the other one a hook, and I have this little 3D printed cap to hold it in position, and that way this kind of dull hook is the side that sticks out. This non-contact voltage tester with a little light on it, a little mini torch, a small Knipex plier wrench, another little stainless steel pry tool, one of these extended June gold markers. They're real narrow at the end, so you can put it inside of a hole to mark it. A little half moon diamond file, and this very popular Wera screwdriver with bit storage. Up here, I just have some Super 33 electrical tape, a little bit of duct tape wound over itself, a little level, some spare contacts, eye drops, and a little line level. I have a whole bunch of stuff underneath. I have a foam insert to hold this M12 impact driver, keep one battery on the tool and then another spare. Inside here, I have some step bits, some small drills for pilot holes, and another bit adapter. Here I have this bag that just has some PPE in it, pair of gloves, pair of glasses. There's also usually a KN95 in there. I have this little pen multimeter that I really like because it has the one probe on a wire and then the other probe on the multimeter itself. I wish it was designed better to hold the probes, but I just put these little silicone bands on it. I have this 4-way ratcheting combination wrench from Gear Wrench. It goes from 8, 10, 12 to 13. A little bag of zip ties, a little razor scraper, and this little combination square. And on this side, I have this popular LED headlamp, this magnetic grabber tool that also has a light. This is an 8-ounce hammer from Park Tools. They're a bicycle tool manufacturer. It's a replaceable plastic cap on one side. I have this Haltifer's knife chisel, flexible flush cut saw, this little hacksaw from Baco. It lets you extend the blade out, but also allows you to flush cut. Smallest way to have a full-size hacksaw blade. And then this little plastic organizer with all kinds of different parts and some chemicals. Thread locker, JB Quick, NE6000. There's all kinds of stuff in here. And that's it. I've been designing this box to be usable to fix a wide variety of things, although not everything. But for a whole lot of things, there is enough tools in this where I could at least execute a temporary repair for most of the things I need to take care of. If you haven't seen it, I have another video where I use the tools in this box to fix a mobility scooter, but I also use these tools quite often to fix equipment at the cold press juice company I'm a partner in. This is my 3rd iteration of a toolbox like this, and I leave a lot of these sections open without organizers or cut foam because I'm kind of constantly iterating and adding and removing tools. But let me know what you think, and if you have any suggestions of things that I should add or what you have in a box like this.